Every person have needs in their life. It may be physical need, financial need, safety need, or any other. Similarly, employees will have some needs. It may be in the form of money, freedom, promotion, and respect. On the other side, the employers will have some expectations from the employees. Maybe in the form of honesty, integrity, hard work, consistency, and flexibility. One side we have employee needs, and on the other side we have employer expectations. If the employee fulfill the expectations of the employer will satisfy the needs of the employee. Of course, every employee is doing the given job and every employer is providing salary or wage to them. But still there is a gap between the employee and the employer. The main reason for that gap is lack of harmony. Let us see about the reasons for lack of harmony between the employer and the employee. Here are some reasons that are increasing the gap and causing lack of harmony between the employer and the employee in the workplace. The first reason is giving wrong work to a wrong person. If you delegate a wrong work to a wrong person who is not suitable for that job, the work will get collapsed. Frankly, many employees are not loving their job because they have selected or given a wrong job. The second reason is giving unrealistic target. It will affect the long-term and short-term vision of the business when an employee couldn't achieve that unrealistic target. Employees easily get demotivated when they fail to attain their unrealistic target, and they will lose interest on their job if they are continuously given with that unattainable targets. The third reason is lack of appreciation. When employees are not acknowledged for their hard work and dedication, they may feel undervalued. We have already discussed about the need and way of employee appreciation and recognition in the last video of us on the topic employee satisfaction needs and ways. You can see that video with the link provided in the description below. The fourth reason is lack of passion or love for the job. According to a report, 2/3 of employees are ready to switch to another job. But why? Because they don't have love and interest over their current job. Lack of interest on the job will decrease the employee's focus. The reason for lack of interest or love over the job shall be high work pressure, lack of motivation, poor management, less remuneration, and heavy workload. The fifth reason for the gap between the employer and the employee is poor communicational system. The poor flow and poor way of communicational system will affect the job easily. One-way communication from superior to subordinate is not an appreciable way. Now, let us see about the way to bridge the gap between the employer and the employee and the way to increase harmony between them. Find the right person for the right job. It can be done through analyzing the work for which you need to hire a person, determining the job specification through job analysis, making a rough estimation about the employee that you need for that job, fixing a reasonable and satisfactory salary package, completely checking the capacity and the interest of the person whom you are going to hire, checking references and hiring the suitable person for the work. The second way is to build a good communicational system. The communicational system of the company will impact on the employer-employee understanding and relationship. Building a strong internal communicational system is very important for a company. Here are the ways to strengthen the communicational system of the company. Encourage idea sharing. Use genuine, humble and simple words. Encourage upward flow of information, that is from subordinate to superior. Productive atmosphere. Speak with appropriate tone of voice. Remember, the matter to the employees, still they do it in different ways, but that should not be a boring or harsh way. Be humorous sometimes to your employees. Clearly explain the work in an understandable way. Politely talk about your problem with them if you have any. The next way to increase employee harmony is to learn something new and teach that to your employees. As an employer, you need to take responsibility over your employees' development. Conduct some free training sessions and free courses for your employees' development. It will improve the skills of your employee and that way increases their productivity. The fourth way to increase harmony between the employer and the employee is to keep the promise. The company will promise certain things to their employee when they join the work, like giving huge salary package, providing good work-life balance, and giving faster promotions. But majority of employees are not given or done with such kind of promises. If you can't, then don't lie to the employee during the interview and don't disappoint them during the work with fake promises. Because it breaks the employee's expectations and trust on you. The next way is to give reasonable work based on the employee's capacity. Heavy workload will directly affect the work-life balance of the employee. Fixing correct and attainable target on work based on employee's capacity will lead them to achieve it, and it gives a sense of satisfaction on completing that work. It will also motivate them to take up and do more projects. These are all the ways to satisfy employees' needs. When the needs of the employees are satisfied by the employer, employee feel aligned with the work and vision of the company. Now, let us tell you some ways on how an employee should fulfill the employer's expectations. The first way is to show positive attitude towards the employer. Next, to keep your skills up to date. Be flexible with the job. Be responsible and proactive. Be a good team member. Be honest and loyal to the employer. Importantly, don't lie about your capacity to your boss. Tell what and how much you can do. These are all some ways to fulfill the employer expectations. Whether you are an employer or an employee, you have the responsibility to build the business and to maintain good working environment. So try to do your role at your best. In this video, we have discussed about the reasons for lack of harmony between employer and the employee and the ways to bridge the gap between them from the side of employer as well as employee. Don't forget to watch our video on employee satisfaction, needs and ways. The link was added in the description below. Like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel Learn with MightyMax. Importantly, click the bell icon to get notified about our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching Learn with MightyMax.